Hey data enthusiast, welcome back to Guide Coachings, the go-to channel for all things data-driven. I welcome you to another exciting episode of our Python programming series. Today we are embarking on an exciting exploration of three essential concepts in Python programming. The first one is global variable, second is date functions in Python, and the third one is math functions in Python. Picture this, you are working on a project that involves handling dates, math functions, and managing data across multiple functions. How do you ensure accuracy and efficiency in your code? That's where date functions and global variables come into play. Don't worry, we are here to guide you through every step of the way. Get ready to unravel the mysteries of Python date functions, math functions, and what is global variable. In the previous tutorial we have already discussed what is global variable. So global variable is a variable which is defined in, and the scope of that particular variable is throughout the execution. Okay, so if you declare a class and you define a variable, that variable is considered as, if you define that variable inside a class, that is considered as a global variable. If you define a variable inside a function or inside a method, that is called as a local variable. We have seen the example, now we are going to see some other example of it. Then we will be moving on to the date functions, what are the date functions available with Python. And believe me, it is going to be a very interesting conversation, in a very easy learning and interesting learning, where we will be demystifying all the aspects of date functions. Then later on we will be talking about math functions. So these math functions are how you are going to use them, what are the benefits of it, we are going to see them step by step. So uh, let's quickly start with the first topic for the of the day, that is global variable. And before starting, if you have not already, please do subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you get notified whenever we post a new video. Here we are, if you join this community, you are not just joining us as a subscriber, you are joining a community passionate about data, leveraging data for success. Okay, now we have already talked about global variables. So if we declare a variable as x is equals to 100, okay, x is equals to 100, and then I will write print. Okay, so if I write print x, then it will print me the value of x, that is, okay, that is 100. Now if I define a function as def, okay, def fun, and then I will write as I have defined a function, and then I will write x is equals to 10, x is equals to 10 or 20, and then if I print it, okay, so what it will show me as a result? Pause the video and guess your answer. Okay, so this is how it will give me the answer, that is, it is here it is printing me this value. Now if I want to execute the value, so I will write fun, and then I will write like this, and then if I execute it, it is giving me the value of 20, that is, this function is declared over here. Now see this, this is considered as a my global variable. Okay, so we will be calling it as a global variable. Okay, and this is here is my local variable. Okay, so if I print outside, like, if I print it one more time over here, and if I execute, or what I'll do, I'll just take this to a new sheet. I'll go here, I'll click on notebook, and I'll be on a new sheet. Okay, so now here it is loading, just give me a second. So once it is loaded, see, that is the reason I every time you need to keep ready with your code. So here, see this, I have defined it as a global. Okay, and this is my x, and these are the values. So if I execute this, execute this, why it is, yeah, so it is working. It took some time. So see this, when I am executing this, it is the value of x is 100, so it is printing 100. Now when it is inside the function, the local value of this local variable. Now this is local, your local variable. Okay, so I will call it as local variable, local variable. Okay, this is your global variable. Okay, so this is my global variable. Okay, this is my global variable. Now if see this, so here it is printing 100, here it is printing 20, and here again it is printing value of x is, that is 100, and here the function value is 20, so it is giving me the value as 120 and 100. Now if I declare this as global variable, now I have a situation, imagine a situation where you have a value of x as 100 and you want to process it and you want to change it inside a function. If you change that value inside a function, you want that value to be assigned to a global variable. So how you can do that? You can do it using this method, that is global. You will declare a global variable, that is x, and then you will assign a value, then you will assign this a value as 0.01. that is what you have assigned it. Now it is no more local variable, it will be a global variable. Okay, now if I execute this, it will going to show me x, that is 100, and after that here it, when I am executing this, it will be executing 0.01, and when I am executing this, so see this, it is 100 and 100, and now I will execute it. I'll just copy it and then I'll paste it over here. Okay, I'll just close it. I'll paste it again over here. Now see this 100, 20 and 100. Now if I execute this, see this, the values are changed. That is the beauty of global variable. You can declare a global variable inside a function and you can assign a value to it, and likewise you can use it. So this functionality is not present into C++ or Java, but it is available over here. So you can declare a global variable inside a function and you can process it, you can change the value of it, and then you can use it for your further calculations. Now moving on to our next function, that is our uh, what we call as date functions. So there are multiple date functions available in Python. Okay, we can use them. So for using them, we need to use an import class. We need to, whenever we have want to import something, we will be using import and then we can use it. So we will be writing import and then we will be writing date time. Okay, and then we can give an alias as well. So I will write as and then I will write the dt. Okay, now if I want to print the values, I'll write print and then I will write dt dot date time dot now. Now is a function which is available, so it will give me today's date time. Okay, so this is my date time 2404. This is my date and this is my time with milliseconds. Okay, now if I want to get the today's, what is the date today, so what I will write, I will write dot and then I will write here strf time, and then I will write inside it, I'll write double quotes, I'll write percent and you will put a and then you will close it and then you will execute it. So yeah, so if you execute it, this is how you will, it will show you. Now if you want to see the whole day name, so you will write capital A over here. Okay, likewise you can get the capital. Now if you want to store it into some variable like variable, okay, I'll give it and then I will put this whole thing over here and then I can also use this. So now this query will become simpler for me. So I'll write print and then I will write variable dot. Now I will write, so this part is common, so I have kept it into a variable and now I'm using this part only. So I will copy this and I'll paste it over here. Now if I want to see the month name, so I'll write B, and it will give me the name of the month. Okay, so I'll just comment this part to 3. Okay, 1 2 3, and then this is 1 2 3. Okay, now if I execute it, you see APR, that is April month. I'll copy this and I'll hit enter, and then I'll paste it again, and then if I change this small b to capital B and execute, it will give me a full name of the month. Okay, now we will check it for we can check it for is week. Okay, so I'll copy this, I'll paste it over here. We will put it as W, and let's see this. Just comment it out. Okay, rest everything I'll comment out. So this is the week. Okay, if I change it to W, okay, this is 14th week, current week from the starting year. Okay, now there are multiple options available over here. So we have A, small a, capital A. No, then we have seen about D. Then we have seen about small d, capital D. Okay, so I'll just copy this and I'll show you this D as well. Okay, I'll execute it. I will execute it. What is happening? Okay, sorry. Yeah, so this is variable. So this is the another variable. I will just convert it and then I will execute it. So this is showing me date. Okay, today's day, date, and this is showing me the date. Okay, likewise, if I execute it, these are the, if I execute it, okay, this is here. So if I execute it, I'll be getting some results. What is happening? Okay, leave it. Print a string, date name, text parameter format. A's name is not defined. Okay, so yeah, a name is not defined over here. So what I will do, I will just do the same whatever I have done over here. So I have not imported this class, so I'll just copy it, just paste it over here. I'll convert it to a variable. Again, now I will execute. So now it is showing me the results. Okay, see this. I'll just delete this part so that it will come up. Okay, so this is showing me the day. This is showing me the complete day. This is showing me the month name. This is showing me the complete month name. This is showing me this date. Okay, date, and then this is showing me the complete date. This showing me the uh, time, date, time, and date name. This is showing me the century, which century we are in. So we are in 20th century. Okay, likewise we have for microseconds f, we will be using small f, capital F, then we will be using small g, capital G, then we can use small I, capital I. Small I does not give any results, so we will not use it. Small j, capital J, then we have small m for month as a number. So see this month as a number it is showing me, and m for minutes, capital M for minutes. So this is the minutes, it is showing day of the week. So we will be using W, so day of the week, that is the 5th day. Okay, if it is 6, we have total 7 days, 1 2 3 4, starting from Monday. Okay, then we have week number, so this is week. Okay, these are the functions, these are the date functions which are available, and these are the functions which you can use with using import. So import module is also one type of functionality which is available in Python, but we are not required, we don't require it, so we are not covering it. But like this is how you will be creating. So this is a inbuilt module, we can say, which is we are using over here. It is a kind of class, this is a system defined class which we are acquiring, we are just using it. Okay, so same way we can define our own class and we can use that over here, and we can give an alias as well, and then we can use the methods and the variables of that particular class. Okay, now moving on to our next topic, and the last topic, that is the date functions. So the way we have seen about the date functions, the math function is also available. So we will write import, okay, and then we will write math as, we can give alias, or we, if we don't want to give an alias, that is also fine, but giving an alias is advisable. So we will write m, okay, then I will be writing print, and then I will write m dot. Now here, if I want to use square root, squirt, okay, then here, see, this is how we will be doing it. Okay, then if we want to use m dot, if we power, so we will be writing power, and then we will be writing 2 to the raise to 3, so it will give me 8 as a result. Again, if I want to change this to 3, okay, so 3 raised to 3, that is 27. Now if I want to use the pi, I can use the pi as well, print m dot pi, and then I'll close it, and then I will get the value of pi. Okay, if I want to use ceiling function, I can use that as well, print m dot ceil, okay, then I will give a value as 10.1. Okay, so ceiling is your bottom, so it is going to the bottom level, that is the minimum level. If you write it like this, it is going to ceil, math has, okay, ceil function, okay, so this is going to the bottom value, ceiling, sorry, ceiling value, that is the maximum value. So 10.9 will give you 11. If you write 001, it is again still going to give you 11. Now on the other hand, if I want to get the minimum value, so I will write floor over here, okay, and I will write 9 this, so again it will give me 10. That is the difference between ceiling and floor. So ceiling is to the top value, so if you write 10.01, it will going to convert it into 11, and if you write floor, so it will go to the down, that is 10.9 is also going to convert into, see, this is more likely to be 10, but it is going to as 11. Why? Because here we are using ceiling function. So if it is greater than, even with a 0.01 value, you are going to consider it into a next range, that is 11. Okay, so that is ceiling and floor values we can use into the math functions. Okay, now we will quickly revise what all things we have done. So we have used the global variable, okay, where we have declared it as x, and now in the function we have changed it. Over here the value we have changed it, and we need to define a function as global over here. Now keep that in mind, whenever you are declaring a variable, you need to declare it as x, and you need to assign the value later. Okay, if you try to assign it, it will not work over here. Then we can have multiple options of date functions. We can use these number of options for managing, or for getting the dates in the desired format. You can use, these are the options. So strf time is your method which will use these parameters, small a capital A, small b capital B, small d capital D, small c capital C, and rest, a number of options are there. You can use and you can try it by yourself. Okay, uh, I think I have covered what I wanted to cover in this tutorial. That's all for today, guys. If you have any questions, any queries, or any doubts regarding the topic which I have covered today, you can write me a comment. And if you want to, learn more about data analysis and Python programming, you can join my live classes, which are on Saturdays and Sundays. The link is in the description, and you can join. It's absolutely free. Nobody will ask you any questions. So just give it a try and see how things work practically, how we are dimensifying and how we are using it. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much. Bye.